Hey, Luke and Nate here with the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, and today we're restoring a battle axe. Well, welcome to another episode of Outdoor Boys, and today we have an awesome axe restoration video for you. Check this out. Have you ever seen anything like that before? That is one cool axe, isn't that, Nate?
Yeah.
Now, this is a bearded axe from Bulgaria, and I was told it was a battle axe. Now, whether that's true or not, I have no way of knowing, but this thing is awesome. And other than being really rusty and missing a handle, it's in good shape. This is the coolest axe I've ever seen, and I am very excited to restore this. So let's get cracking. Shall we do it, Nate?
Yeah.
All right, the first thing we need to do is get the rust off this axe head. And as much as I love a shiny, mirror polished axe head, I don't think that's going to be the best look for this project. I think leaving the pitted, weathered texture on the metal will just make it look really cool. So I just want to get rid of the rust, but not otherwise alter the metal. So that rules out using abrasives. And instead, I'm going to try this product called Vapor Rust. It was recommended to me by some viewers. I've tried vinegar, Coca-Cola, electrolysis, and a lot of other things, but this is my first time using this. So hopefully it won't completely dissolve my axe and ruin it. Let's give it a go. All right, so we'll put this in a 5-gallon bucket, and we'll let that sit for a couple hours. All right, it's been about 5 hours. Let's check this out and see how we're doing. Ooh. Man, that rust is just falling off. That's actually pretty impressive. That is a load better than Coca-Cola or vinegar. Look at that, that's like shiny steel back here. This is really impressive, guys. This has just really knocked the rust off. There's just a few spots that are still rusty. I'm just gonna put it this side down so it'll get submerged in that vapor rust a little bit better, and give it a overnight, and we'll see what happens. Well, I let it sit overnight for about 12 hours in the solution, and man, the rust just falls off. Look at that. Just wiping it off with my finger. There's actually not that much pitting. This metal is really smooth. There's just a little bit of roughness in a few places. You can see the seam right there where it's been forge welded. They just drew this out right here, then folded it over, forge welded it right there, and that's how they formed the eye. So mostly down to bare metal. There's a few spots of rust still lingering, but man, that worked really well in just 12 hours. So definitely a lot better than Coca-Cola or vinegar. I am curious though whether I can get off some of these spots without messing up the finish. Yeah, that seems to be working actually. Well, we got the rust off, and it looks pretty darn good. We still kept all the character and age. So let's go ahead and get the handle going, and I've got a piece of African mahogany here. Well guys, I'm not very far along with this handle, and I've already fatally screwed it up. When I drew that Sharpie line on it to cut it out, I drew the Sharpie line wrong, and now it is too thin on the head, so the wood is now too small for the eye of the axe, so I need to start over again. Hey Nathan, are you helping Daddy?
No.
Are you pretending to fish?
Mm-hmm.
All right, buddy.
Daddy, I net you.
Did you net me?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Well, that went a lot better this time, so hopefully I won't screw this one up. Well, this is going to be a little tricky because this eye is not symmetrical exactly. You can see here that it's a little low on this side of the eye, but we'll just carve it out the best we can, and hopefully this will fit snugly. Well, things were going pretty good on this handle until it started raining on me. Now I'm starting to get a bit wet, so I'm gonna put this up for right now. And as soon as we get a little bit drier weather, we'll start working on this again. Well, the rain stopped, but I only have a few hours before I need to put the kids down, so we're gonna get cracking on this. Well guys, I got the axe fitted on there. It's very snug, very happy with how it's done so far, but it's raining and the sun is setting, so we're gonna call it for today. We're gonna pick this thing up in a little bit. Well guys, I put this project down about 2 months ago and we have been very busy. Did about a 2,500 mile road trip where we shot fishing videos and all sorts of stuff all across the south, and just got back from doing that. Got some great videos here if you haven't seen those already. And I'm about to take off for another big trip, so I want to finish this axe up before we go. And you can see here that just sitting around, the humidity in the air has caused quite a bit of rusting. So we got to go and finish up this handle, get it all done, take the rust off it, which won't be hard, and then we've got to treat this so that it will not rust up again. Let's get started. That looks pretty good. All right, let's sand it down. Oh. Well, that looks pretty darn nice. Nice and smooth, sturdy. But I think I'm gonna put some ornamentation on this thing. All right, you can see what I'm doing is I'm using this chisel to go ahead and put in these scale patterns. And I'm gonna go down and do this, well, I'm not quite sure how much I'm gonna do this. Got the scales in there. Now I'm just gonna touch them up a little bit.
Bring it right back as it.
All right, got the fish scale pattern carved in with the X-Acto knife. Now we're gonna go and I want to add a little bit of shadowing on it. So check this out. Nice and toasty. I charred it too much and I had to take away too much material to get at it, so it kind of ruined the effect a little bit. Still looks really cool, but you can't really tell it was supposed to be fish scales anymore. I might go ahead and char the rest of it too, as I do like the way that looks. All right, we got this little piece of African mahogany here we need to turn into a wedge, so let's go. There we go. I gotta get this little bit of rust off the axe here, so I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in this bag and put some of this vapor rust on it. Well, this is where I'm supposed to be putting my wedge, but as you can see, it's closed up really tight. Just the exactness of the fit has made it a little bit too tight, perhaps. We're gonna try to get the wedge in and see what happens. There we go. That axe head is on there really tight. Well, there you go, guys. There's the finished product. You see the dragon scales or fish scales on the side. Didn't quite turn out the way I wanted, but they still look pretty cool. Very, very beefy, sturdy handle. That thing's not breaking anytime soon. It is thick. Ugh. Woo.
Knocking that off?
Oh, this thing is brutal. This is not what it was designed for, but man, it's crazy. Whoa. This thing is awesome. It looks so cool, and I've never seen anything like it. This axe is so unique, but I really question whether or not it's a battle axe. It seems really unwieldy for actual combat, but it looks cool whatever it is. And I'm not 100% sure this is from Bulgaria. That's just where I bought it from. You know, my guess it's Eastern European of some sort, but who knows. So if you're actually have seen one of these before, please share some information in the comments. I'd love to know more about it. The handle turned out okay. Not my favorite handle by far. The sanding took away too much of the detail, and it looks like a cool texture pattern now. But the great thing about doing this yourself is, you know, when I find some more time in the future, I can just pop this handle off, grab another piece of wood, and give it another try. No big thing. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more great videos from the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, don't forget to click subscribe and check out our playlist below. I have an entire tool restoration, axe restoration playlist with tons of great videos and cool axes. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more great videos from the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, don't forget to click subscribe. We put out new videos every week. And don't forget to hit that bell button so you'll get notified when we put out another great video.